Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves Juju 12.
This is what I'm talking about. Welcome, WNBA. I hope you guys are looking at these highlights of Yolanda Griffith. I'm so glad they're showing you the past. Because when I see players today trying to put stuff back around the rim, nobody's doing it like that. How are we like 30 years away? This is 1999, and we can't get one-handed putbacks like Yo Griffith. I don't get it. But yet hey, I enjoy what I'm seeing. There's some special talent here and there. But when I say I haven't seen anything that I haven't seen, I mean it. And when I say that there are players from my era and a little bit younger that were doing a damn thing, I really mean it. And Yolanda Griffith, you see how she's finishing under the rim, one-handed under the rim, going to the other side, all on Lisa Leslie, blocking Cynthia Cooper, doing, nobody could stop her, was the MVP that year. I watched her in the ABL, which was, you probably don't know what that is, that came before the WNBA. And this is how, and I'm watching her hand when she's laying it back up. If she wanted to turn and touch glass, she could. But I'm looking at Asia. I'm looking at Kiki, somewhat Shakira. You know, one of my favorites. I'm looking at Leah Boston. None of them are doing it like Yolanda Griffith. None of them. They go up like a sack of rocks and come right back down. And they got to hurry up and flip it up there, and it becomes short. Go back, you guys. Go back, casuals, newbies. Some of you old school heads, you know what I'm talking about. But some of you guys, when I'm asked questions, and I don't have a problem with praising this next generation, but when I say I haven't seen anything super impressive or that I haven't seen, I really do mean it. And they just showed you highlights like that. And if you could show me one person today in today's game that is laying it up to the backboard and putting it back up, like Yo Griffith just did, Yolanda Griffith, look her up from the Monarch, Sacramento, then, shut me down. You probably find one. Every time they go up, their bodies are crunched and they're not extending themselves. None of them. You're going up with two hands. You're coming up stuck, missing chippies like I don't know. I mean, I just saw it the other night. I was thinking, like, why do they? Okay, you want to take it up two-handed because somebody's hitting you, whatever. But when you let it go one, and you're letting it go with two. I don't even understand. I don't know. Who's working with the post in the WNBA? Who? I see Lisa Leslie has to step in and teach our favorite angel, right? Try to teach Kiki Irfan, and you're still not getting it. You're still doing. I mean, it's. Anyway, welcome. I was watching a little bit of the Fever game and the Valks. The Valks are no joke. They're from the Bay Area, like myself. I'm a Bay Area product. I grew up partly in San Diego. Started my journey in recreational basketball there. Finished middle school and high school in San Mateo County. I'm very familiar with Bay Area basketball, Northern California basketball. Came down to play in Southern Cal. I wanted to come back to Southern California. All the guards were taken up at UCLA and USC and Long Beach, but I was a two-sport elite athlete in two sports. No one was doing it at the level that I was. So I wanted to play both. So I chose CSUN. So my thing again, I was watching the game tonight, and Clark's celebrating without getting back. She's the last one that should be celebrating. It was a tough shot over two people, really good shot. where you started celebrating and looking, and you're the last person to do that, Caitlin. You need to get down on defense. Then at the end of the quarter, it gets chippy in there, and I don't know who is chippy with, and I look out, and here she is talking shit, and another player from the Valves talking shit. I'm just literally just starting to realize that girls, they don't like her, and it's not for jealousy at all. It's because she's antagonized. She antagonizes them. She instigates it. But I guess she thinks when it happens organically, I get fired up. Like that's something I just never expected. But when you intentionally bait people, that irritates me to no end. It makes me want to see someone knock your head off when you do that. And the whole Fever team has to corral her. I like the way that they were letting her just get her own self in trouble last year. Protect your own damn self. I don't get it. And it's, Aaliyah Boston back to that mammy shit, babysitting her and shit, like a 2-year-old. I've already diagnosed her. Well, let me stop. Let me not diagnose. Let me scratch that. Scratch that. I've already kind of figured out what the behavior looks like. It looks like she's hyper competitive and she's got a compulsive disorder to detail. And that's what irritates me. You mentioned the shot over 2 people. She totally pushed off Howdy. Hey, Brazil. Yeah, thank you. I didn't see that because the angle, you remember, I don't know how you saw it, but the angle that she was doing it at, and then she was on this side and the camera was on this side. And I don't even know if they replayed it, Brazil, because I had a distraction in my house. And I was like, oh, she got that off. But it sounds about right. What you just said, she pushed off. It looked like a tough shot. That's all I heard the announcer say. What a tough shot. So I only went with that. Let me grab a soda real quick. I only went with that, Brazil. So thank you for clarifying it. But I guess my point is when she did it and she just celebrated right in the middle of it. You know how you celebrate, you move on or whatever? She was doing it, and I was like, I know you're not making your team have to go back and cover your girl because you bouncing and talking shit when the game is still going on. It wasn't even like a dead ball or coming up or nothing. Yeah, the one on the baseline. Yeah, that turnaround, whatever she did. I see you're paying attention. And I was missing the whole Dream Dallas situation. 44 Atlanta, 31 Dallas. Third quarter just started. I don't know if the Fever and them started. I can't believe both these games are on at the same time. Anybody else in the chat see something different? You're trying to watch both. Angel has 9. That's cool. I'm not even when you speak of Angel, I really don't even count. I don't look for you to tell me how many points she has, how many rebounds does she have. That's her specialty. The points are just icing on the cake. And assists that she get and blocks. I love those too. Steals. That's icing on the cake. I don't care how many points she has. You tell me when you talk about Angel, that's what you talk about rebound. On this team, you want to talk about, Alicia Gray has, tell me her points. Tell me Ryan Howard's points. Tell me, oh my gosh, Alana Smith is crazy. You can't push through. And then I'll be interested in like Nas and Angel, Jordan, Canada especially. I think she could be third option. Hey everyone, what's going on? Ball chill. Yeah, I look at the points because she needs to be more efficient. I mean, how could she be more efficient, Brazil, when you got 2 or 3 people around you when you go back up? You know she doesn't take shots. How can you can't do that? I do it to Kiki because Kiki does a move that gets herself open, or she be freaking wide open, and she bricks the shit. Now, yeah, but Angel's never like wide open barely when she goes back up. I don't care. That's not that. don't count that as, I don't want to care about no efficiency. But one thing she should do is exactly what I opened up talking about when they were showing you the highlights. If you caught them of Yolanda Griffith, I don't see anybody in the league that plays like, including Asia. That's why when everybody's like, she's the GOAT, she's the greatest because she's got it. You're talking about this era against these players. But when I look at her, Asia, and I love her to death, but, and I love the fact, what I love about her is Yo is efficient around the rim. Couldn't nobody dominate her down, like moving in the post. Later, she started trying to shoot a little bit of free. But what makes Asia special, I'll say this, is that if she hadn't added the three, the midi, bringing the ball up the court, sometime all the way, all that type of into her game, then I couldn't put her into the conversation of like, oh, I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, I can do it. But when I talk about straight up efficiency under the basket, that's Yolanda Griffith. Rebounding, offensive rebounding. Come on, Angel. Come on. See that move that Angel just did? Yo wouldn't even have to been that much physical, but I've seen her be physical. But she would have, like, her body wouldn't have been bent like hers when she went up. Not until she got older, like, and her back started, like, bothering her. These girls are too young to be all bunched up like that, like they got back problems. Let's see. Who's that shooting on the outside? I was about to say, you wide open. Damn, can't make it. Oh, that's you, Odyssey. Okay, I got you. That's my girl right there. That's my girl. I'm in love with Odyssey. I be talking to Odyssey in her DM. She be like, thank you. Oh, okay. I said, why did you leave that? She said, I have no control over that. I love me some Odyssey Sims ever since Baylor. Okay. Come on. Gosh, she had to grab that, Paige. Come on, Paige. Ooh, that's a hard shot. Paige tried to drop over the rim. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. He was Brazil was telling me that Angel had 9. What's up, Nicholas? Yeah, that's right. But I didn't hear, like you just told me, like I was telling him, like, okay, well, what's her rebounding? Are we in a double-double? And it's not. Listen, I don't know about you guys. When I'm asking about Angel and her double-double, that's her niche. That's her thing. That's how she helps contribute to her team's winning. Rebounds, okay? Rebounds wins championship. Defense wins games, okay? Get it right. Y'all say it the wrong way. You say defense wins championship. It's rebounds wins championship. Quoted by Pat Summitt, quoted by Pat Riley. That's my thing. If you look me up or you look up what I did, how I grew up, what I played, I was a rebounding guard. I was a rebounding fucking guard. And rebounds are so critical. There's more missed shots than there are made. And if you can get half of those and get it from somebody who's not supposed to be rebounding, you can win the games. You can seriously win games. But Angel could have went up better with that. But yeah, exactly. Angel's not a stat pattern. Nobody's even thinking about stat. Nobody's thinking about that except for Caitlin when she went to the best. I think she was mad because she was a couple of points away or a couple of something away from a triple-double. I get and I think that's the hyper-competitiveness of her. That's all. I think it's the hyper-competitiveness. But you got to keep that to yourself. You can't let the world know you're unhappy with, they watch every little stinking thing you do, from grabbing your crotch and your groin, and people asking me, why does she do that? Like she got balls. And I'm like, no, I think she's just sore down there. Remember, she hurt her groin. People notice crazy things like that, picking your nose and all kind of stuff, right? So it's like your little temper tantrums, your little like displeasures, like you shouldn't even be like, we shouldn't even know that you were trying to get a triple-double. Just get the damn thing. How y'all doing tonight? Has the other game started? It was interesting. 44-40. Okay, it started. It started. I can't believe both these games are going on. It says that uh, Stokes has 5 boards, Boston 7 boards. They just had something about Caitlin's assist, and Gabby Williams had 3 assists. I said that was just something they had put up like a highlight. Yeah, three assists by Gabby, and 6 assists. Yeah, I read it right. Caitlin's incredibly efficient tonight. She got 18 minutes, 10 minutes, 18 minutes, 10 points, 4 for 10, 40%, 2 for 6. What is that? 33, 23%. 2 rebounds, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers. She's trying to keep her turnovers down. Beaver is shooting 41%, 28% from threes. It's probably her mostly. She and Mitchell missed 2. Boston took 2 threes. Lexi made 2 of threes. That was efficient. She doesn't have a lot of volume. She's 2 for 4 from field goals. She doesn't have a lot. She's not getting a lot of shots. Raven came in with 7 minutes, 2 points, 1 for 3, missed a 3, 1 turnover, 1 foul. Tiff Hayes been doing really good. She's leading the Valks in points. No, Caitlin Chen. Wow, Caitlin Chen, 8 minutes. Wait, 8 minutes, 12 points, 5 for 5, 1 for 1 from the 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, and 2 for 5. Okay, Caitlin Chen. See, this be cracking me up. Hey, you guys, you know what be cracking me up? They're like, why is Caitlin Chen? She thought. Well, I kept on looking at Caitlin, y'all, when USC was playing them, when we had Juju. Oh, that was a good strip by Paige. That was, I don't know if they're gonna call a foul, but she got all ball. Oh, she hit her. No, that's a foul, Paige. You can't bump her first, but she prevented a follow up on the ball. Yes, she bumped her. Oh, I know that hurt. But look. And I kept on saying, God damn, Caitlin Chen keep getting it, hurting us. Like, she was getting some shots in, and they were like, oh, Caitlin Chen ain't no good. Caitlin Chen, I was like, well, shit. I think she's good. And she was better than Nika Mule. Oh, she said she's gonna try to play. She said I mean, you know, it's you she took the time off. Great article in the New York Post on the Lady Trojans next season with Jude back with Jazzy Kennedy and Hall. Tonight, Hall coming in. Nicholas, where's it at? The New York Post? All right, Nicholas. I did not see that. The New York Post. I did not see that. Wow, thank you. I tried to do a show today. I was getting interrupted, so it didn't flow right. It was bumpy. It was just, oh my God, a fight broke out at a kindergarten graduation over seating arrangements. They're fighting like, oh my God. And then, guess what, y'all? They're not black folks either. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, they're not fighting like that over Kenny. Oh my God. Gotta do better. Okay. Y'all probably saw this already today. I can't believe I just saw that. 49. Do you think Atlanta gonna be able to get out of this with a win? I gotta see that article, Nicholas. You gotta send it to me. Click the link. Click the link in the bio. Click the link in the bio. I love this. I love this today. When I saw this, mind you,
I may be out, but I'm still locked in. They think my game is on ice, but I never stop working.
All right, Jojo. All right, Jojo. That's so cold. That's so fire. Y'all don't even understand, man. You'll see. One day when you see her and you meet her, and if you're talking and she's just listening to you, it's like her eyes is like the way they look through you is crazy. You talk like for real aura, she really does. And she's not trying to do it. It's just she's like just listening, and like it's like you can just feel like athletes when they meet another athlete, even a former athlete myself. Former athletes, we just have a tendency, our eyes just go like back up again. It's like a scan. I'm scanning like, okay, is she quick? Is she fast? Is she this? Is she how tall is she? Where will my reach be? All these things they don't turn off automatically. Kind of like FBI agents. They can. I took this FBI training to body facial expressions and body language to be able to dissect liars. I guess the word is like right and emotions, you're attuned to that, like interview, like for me interviewing child abuse victims and things like that. I got to pay attention to all those things, so my senses are heightened, but they were already heightened because of sports. So when I sense a powerful person, I can feel it, and it's in a way that's not intimidating, but it is intimidating if you're intimidatable, but she's more humble than anything. It's a lot of fire in there. That there's in her heart, and passion for what she does. You can feel it. It's a lot of power there. But on the outside, it's very humble. Oh, you just sent it. Where'd you send it? Let me see. You sent it to my Instagram? Man, we about to amp it up. Closer we get to the summer. As summertime goes, I have my Satya, excuse me, Satya Fagan was called up to the senior national pool of Australia, which is so amazing. Youngest person, I believe, to do it. Youngest person on the team. It's so amazing, man. That's crazy. Before she even steps foot in a college court, she's called up to the Opals, and she'll be playing in July. I think Sanaa Hall is not going to do the under 18, which I'm happy as hell. She's staying and locking in to everything at USC. So that's what's going. That's what's popping. She got MVP in her I guess 18 last year. She don't got nothing to prove. Nicholas, where'd you send it? Oh wait, I'm not. I'm on the wrong. My wrong Instagram. Let me see. I love the interview today with Sue Bird and Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts is hilarious. You know how Dallas or Paige's age group, they call themselves the Young and Turn. So they have so much fun over there with the Mystics. Kiki and Lauren go way back to Stanford, probably LA too. Then you got Duke over there. You got Rory. You got Amor. You got Sony. Cody McMahon, crazy. Cassandra Prosper and Sony got the connection. They are so much fun, and they call themselves the young hoes. So Sue was like, Sue the what? Sue was like the what? Could you repeat that? And she did. And she said, well, how do you spell that? And she said, HOS. And she's like, oh, she said, oh, like the young and turn. She said, no, we had to up it a bit because we're a little bit more. Lauren is funny. You guys, Lauren Betts is funny. I don't care. Nice, nice. Where'd they get this girl from? Where did she come from on Dallas? Oh, where did she come from? What? Where did she come from? Have I missed something? Where did? No wonder they didn't need. Now you're making sense because I was like, why didn't you get Lauren Betts? Why didn't you get Alva Pham? Why didn't you get another guard? Well, hell, if you got this kiddo and Leah Rue, okay, now we're talking Dallas. Because I was like, something is missing in this recipe. Something is quite missing in this recipe, and I don't think, Atlanta, you have anything to counter this chick right here. You do not have a center like that. And if you had Bree, that wouldn't do it either. Oh, no. Leave that girl in the game and you can win this. Unless Atlanta goes to another level. 48-48. Come on, Valkyries. What you doing? You know, it's so funny to me, guys, how strategically Connecticut fought it tooth or nail, right? Owners and whole thing, league and everything did not. They wanted this Houston Comets to come back so bad, faster than anything I've almost ever seen, right? And coincidentally, it would be a story, okay? It'd be and tell me if you know where I'm going with this. Tell me in the chat if you know where I'm going with this. It would be a story to open up next season, bringing back the Houston Comets. And as you know, we've had at least two of the most famous, probably more Trojans than two, but I'm just going to speak of the most notable ones: Tina Thompson and Cynthia Cooper, four-time champion, four-time champion, and Cynthia Cooper, four-time MVP Finals champion, Hall of Famer, right? Tina's a Hall of Famer too, right? And what do they have in common? They're Trojans. And then here's Juju. This is her draft year, and they want Juju to come out and take over be a part of the Houston Comets again, which will be a trio of most notable. Like I said, I'm sure that there were other Trojans on there. I think Carlene Thompson was one, but I'm speaking of the most notable ones, most famous ones. And then bring in Juju Watkins, and then you got the Watts connection between Cynthia and Juju, and you have a story right there. You have a story of LA in general with Tina Thompson, Juju, and Cynthia Cooper. And what way to bring in this expansion team? And you know Juju can carry a franchise. There's no doubt that she can. If you doubt, you can get off my channel if you don't think she can. And so Clutch Sports, Nike, everything. But the funny thing about it is other college teams and fan bases really want her to go because they want her out of the way, because she's in the way of them getting notoriety, championships, so on and so forth, right? And so that's the deal. They want everybody wants Juju to go, but it's not for the right reasons. And that's what I don't like and I don't appreciate. That's why I buck against it so hard, because I'm like, oh, you're only saying that because you want her on out the way. RC! What's up, Jacob? Jake, everybody give my boy Jacob a shout out for his graduation accomplishment. He completed everything. He tried to stay off my channel as much as he could. I'm waiting on Tulip. I don't know where Tulip is. Anybody seen my girl Tulip? If you heard from Tulip, oh, I just said that, RC. I just told everybody you talk so much trash, and especially people that didn't. Oh, Olivia Miles is not going to do anything. Oh, Caitlin Chen, why is she this and why is she that? I'm like, Caitlin Chen is balling. She was 100%, 5 for 5, 1 for 1 on the 3, and she had like 12 points in 8 minutes. They say congrats, Jacob. So, but if you don't think that Juju is about to remind folk of who she is, you don't know hoops. You really don't, or you just don't. I get it. You just don't want to know hoops. I should say. I'll just say that. Oh, did y'all see my shirt? Play like a girl, and it has all the. If you could see it up close, you could probably try to guess who's all on the t-shirts because they did a pretty good job of them trying to make it look like the players that you love and know. So where does she come from? It's so. Where's Jacob at? What is it, Maine? What is it, Maine? Jacob, RC's talking to you. Jacob's ADD is kicking in. He steps in and he steps out. He's probably watching somebody else's live and trying to act like he's paying attention to mine. Hit that like button for me. Where are my wrenches? 259 watching. If you haven't joined or you haven't been a part of my podcast before, hey, like and follow, join our chat. You're welcome to come in and say hello. If you're not shy, you may come up on a panel with me. Come up here live. If you're not hiding from the FBI, you can come up live and just chit chat and talk hoop. What's her number? Is it 30? No, it's not. Can't be 35. My bad. That's AZ's number. What is the young woman's name from Dallas? Is it number 34? She cooking. Ju, Kiki, Gabs, doing the damn thing at the pro level. Charlize Leggett. Did you see Charlize? Did you see Charlize yesterday? Charlize made that a winning assist, but before that, she had a bucket. I love me some Charlize Legend Walk. I really do. I just love her accent. I love her game. I love when she gets in tip-top shape and just be really healthy from that knee injury. She's going to be a hooper. Good shot, pal. Pow, pow, pow. Go on, pow, pow. And that's another one of my friends thought Pow Pow was garbage. Pow Pow doing it. You know what? If you put people in the right system, give them the right, they're not the one that you want to play extended minutes and be having to constantly create. But she know her part. Good shot, girlfriend. Good shot. I knew that was going in, number 34. I can see how high you got that. Who is this? She is going to be the difference maker in whether or not Dallas wins tonight. My goodness. Where's Jacob at? He's the one to be knowing all these little ins and outs. I'm digging her. I'm digging you, number 34. I'm digging you. Anybody else watching the Fever? God damn it! Why can't my Valkyries pull away from these chicks? They must be giving them the whistle. They must be giving the Valkyries. They play small, and so they didn't really probably have anybody to stop. I'm just guessing. Boston. They play small ball, but they play a really good brand of it, though. Score still close, 54-55. Third quarter with 3 minutes left. Looks like Atlanta is going into this is how I wanted our family to be. All right, y'all. Put something in the chat for me. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, what did I miss? Let's see. Yeah, you saw the last assist of the game. Who's winning the other game? It was tied up. If you're talking about the Falcons when I left, you're trying to watch this first. I keep missing this girl Jew talk about what's her name number 34 from Dallas. She is frying them. She's good. AB, let's fry. Fever up 3. Oh God, he's going for. I forgot I got a Fever fan in here. RC, you better be glad I love you. 64-69. See, I'm going for the dream, but I'm feeling like Dallas, if they keep 34 in the game, believe the rule, they could win. What's the score, RC? If you're still here, what is the score? Oh, I just got it on my phone. Hold on. It's a timeout. Oh, he's keeping her in the game. Okay, smart. Move. Why are you running into her? Enrique, weirdo. You didn't even know how to use the screen down. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, if she hadn't traveled. Oh, my gosh. She got Angel in the popcorn and she's about to lay that in. Oh, my girl, I saw what she was about to do. My child, would you just, WNBA, they call too much stuff because the men be traveling from here to the moon. I don't even know if it was a travel. When they don't show you the replay, you know there's some fishy business going on. Moving the ball around. Jordan, you got to take the shot, sweetie. Nice pass, Jordan. Nice pass. Nice cut. Hillman, nice. 66 Fever, 61 Valks. 68, 61 Valks. What are you doing? I love this kid. I love this number 34. I love this pass by Jordan Cannon. Wrap around. Boom. Go ahead, Nas. You know, Rike can't stop you. She don't know how to play defense. She don't even recognize that that's going to happen. And Zai, you got burned. You didn't even offend her. Awak 6'6" forward pick 21. Oh, where has she been? Where has somebody been sleeping? 21 draft. They've been sleeping on her. Where was she hitting all this time? Uh-uh. What are you gonna do? Drive. Thank you, Ryan. Drive instead of good defense. Now you play some defense, Zaza. Good defense, Zaza, on Ryan Howard. Ryan, yeah, that was weak. Your ass couldn't even get past a little guard. That was weak. You have no moves. Damn, she keep traveling a while. God damn, you scared her, Angel. What is she doing? Establish your pivot foot. Damn, she's about to do. She gets her up in the air. And what are you doing? Fix that, Dallas. Fix that. She's getting the Angel in the popcorn maker and driving on her. Go! Ryan, you're right there at the basket. What are you doing? Good defense. You know, Angel hit her in the head. That was whack. That was so whack. Good defense. Commercial. Those kids stay up. Man, when Dallas fixes that connection with Awa, they better look out. What's going on with the Fever? Indiana's went up on Indiana. 7 minutes left. 1 minute left. Looks like Atlanta pulled away as they should have. But this Golden State game, disappointed in about Tiffany always getting hurt. I wouldn't even leave her in that long. Like she's her body has like been raped over. Good still, Ryan. I like when she plays defense because she could be with that length that she has. She should be able to dominate Paige, Zaza, Enrique, all of them. Nobody should be able to pass the ball in front of her. They got 7 minutes. They're only down by 10. Okay, looks like this game is over. 85-65. He went on and put Megan. Man, she got to work on that. Alicia, yeah, he could have did that a little sooner, but she was doing so well. I wanted to see what she was going to do too. I don't blame him for that. What's going on with the NBA Finals, though? Eighty-two, 67. Clock's winding down. Bank it. Oh, she shot it straight in. What a nice soft touch she has. 84-67. That game is virtually over. Yeah, I don't want to watch the other one on. You got the Spurs and the Knicks in the finals. Knicks? What? What? What happened to OKC? Wimbiana. I did not think. I didn't even give that little wiry guy a chance. He's like when Giannis came into the league, nobody knew what to do with him. It might be time for him to win a championship because the curse is just all over the Knicks. I don't know what the Knicks did to be cursed like that. I really don't. I feel bad for them. I love Monica McNutt and the other announcer though. OKC is good, but Wemby is here. Straight up. I know what you mean by that too. It'd be like that. Like, hey, South Carolina's good, but Juju is here. I always find a way to sneak Juju in there. Prepare to be sick of me. Woo! I take that stuff. That seed and it's green. It's not white. Oh, that's the multivitamin. Volunteer said, facts. Volunteer, that's my buddy. Volunteer will always agree with me and you always catch my little juju stuff. Anything I say about the Trojans, not only will Volunteer agree, Volunteer gonna pile on top of it. He said, fire! I was trying to create this thing on Canva, and it would probably take me time to really do it. If I just worked it, because you because it'll be my first time doing it. Really fully a whole documentary, like just screen, like finding photos, putting it in, making it do this, making it move. And it's so funny because the colors on Juju's new Nike commercial are the colors that I have, are the total colors that I have. And it was like, USC will be scared. I might show it to you right now too. It's the colors that I was going to use and try to create something for y'all. And it's so funny because I was like, dang, that's the color. That's exactly the color that I'm trying to do, that I'm trying to use for the little documentary. So funny. I was right on. I was right on. I was right on. Wait a minute. Let's see. I was right on top of it. Molly just said, I already know. They gonna be sick of us. They gonna be sick of us, Molly Chill. Me and you gonna sit here and laugh, because you know we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been waiting for it. Look. Wait, let me show him. Let me show you this one. Then you can see how I'm doing. Let's see. I'll just show you this one. How it's starting off. Okay, tell me if you can see this. Can you see that, Mother Chill? You see the colors? Tell me this isn't the colors around her face from the thing, from the lights. They're going to be really sick with it. See, I know. Mother Chill, look at my colors. Isn't this the same colors around her from that Nike was trying to do? And so that you can see, I didn't just create that just now. That was already there. And then I was going to put some paragraph in there, a text right here, but that's the background of her. And then you just keep going, and then you make it flow. You see that? I already had that. USC is back. The future is scary. Oh, Mother Chill, I cracked myself up. See, I'm on the verge of something. If I could just be used, let them use me. If I could just be used. It's so funny because I actually used to do, I never got into the editing part, but I can do everything else on video, directing and script writing and, selecting, lighting. Lighting is really hard and everything. But yeah, I was trying to create something, and that was the image of the cardinal and gold colors, whatever. But it's like when I think of Juju, it's so funny. I think of fire. I think of like you're doing it too. Every time you talk, like you putting the fire symbol down. So it's just like we just know it's scary hours to come. Prepare to be sick of us. You better tell. Look at the score: 78-71. 5 minutes left. That is close enough for the Valks to come back. People better keep. They better. ESPN says 78-72. They better be ready. Debo coming. Okay, I gotta steal that one. Oh my God, I gotta steal that one, Volunteer. What can I do with that? Debo coming. I gotta learn how to like flash it in, and him, right in like Debo coming, and then Juju, and Debo, and then Juju, and then Debo. I'm gonna be out of breath. At some of the stuff. And then it ain't gonna be just her. It's Taya, it's Sanaya, it's Kennedy, it's all that jazz. Sarah, Davis, Ryan Bennett. It's like, who did I forget? I forgot Sarah. Yeah, I said it. Kennedy. Kennedy's defense be having me cracking up, man. Like, I don't need to sit on court side. I really don't, because my reactions to her blocking shit just be cracking. One time I was sitting behind the basket, and I knew what she was about to do. And I don't know what I said, but Tina watches the show. You ever see her come in, Baby T? She's like, Julie, I heard you on Instagram. You can hear where you were like, something, get it eat. And I was like, so I went to the clip and I was like, oh my God, that is my voice picking up. Oh my God. I said, I wonder if she can hear. If I get to see her again, if we get to hug again, I'm gonna ask her. But you got to see it up close. Candy be like snatching stuff out of the air like she's a goddamn like cornerback or something. These girls know who Juju is. They had their year. They had their year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it would be no National Player of the Year, Sarah Strong, if Juju wasn't out. There would be no UCLA championship. Juju's out there. I mean, certain things got to happen because of, that's messed up to say, because of, but it's true. To me, it's true. It's because of, God allowed him to have that moment. But I wasn't gonna let that Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year stuff go. I'm not gonna do that. I was worried for a minute though, Volunteer. But nobody could really overtake Jazzy. But it's true. See, brother, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm lying, I'm not. Like, I'm saying it, and I know. Oh, nice catch, AB. Oh, I knew you weren't that athletic. If that was Yolanda Griffith, she would have finished it. You got to be more nimble. See, that's the thing. They're so stiff. You see how stiff she was when she caught that, and there was no. She was hoping to get a foul, but you were square at the basket. Where did you? You didn't even like have your hand turned so that you can flick it. If you're gonna look this way, you got to flick that way. She wasn't even flexible to turn. Shakira can do it a little bit. She turns her body, but they're so stiff to me. Like, God, I wish I could show you. I wish I knew how to take a clip. Oh, Veronica Burton, nice. I knew they were gonna call a foul. I knew they was gonna call a foul. I knew it because AB is not gonna let it go. She's one strong beast right there. She was not gonna let it go. But you know what I'm saying, Volunteer? Like I'm not like trying to pick on them. It's just that they're like so stiff. They're stiff to me. But I want you to pay attention to something. Don't forget this. Remember what I'm talking about as far as being stiff, like a lengthy person. Watch how nimble and flexible Satea Fagan is, and how she'll squeeze in, and she could be off balance and like, you know what I mean? Watch her. It's something special that she does, and I hope she masters that. It's like what a reason I like Nafisa Collier. She has this spin around one-footed legged turner, something she does. And it's been something she's been doing ever since college. And nobody else was doing it. It's just her thing. And oh my gosh, it made her special. But Fee's been missing so much, man. She has been missing so much. Can you believe that Tiffany is a Husky, is a Yukon Husky? Like, I kind of remember her and I liked her, but I think it was like she was mixed in there like with Dee Samuelson, maybe name Montgomery. I think she's a part of that group, or maybe Tina Charles. I don't know. I have to look at, but I remember her. But I was like, every time I look at her, I'm like, you don't remind me of Yukon at all. Not a bad thing. It's just I just can't see that how she ended up at Yukon. Yeah, Nafisa has that Kobe bag. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah, so Dream, is that it? I know Chicago. I know. Did you see the Dream today? How's your day going? It's been busy. Chicago's been busy. I fell down. This morning. I tripped over this doggy fence that I have, this wiry fence, and I almost like broke this finger. It started to bend, but I snatched it back and let my body fall. Instead of me landing my weight on this, it would have broke. I felt it bending back, and I just made myself snatch that sucker back. Oh God. My bathroom's nearly done. It's pretty much done. I can use it. If I can shower, and I can use the tub. But certain, just some little nicky knack things need to be completed. I'm really needed to be done so I can get my room together. But I'm happy it's done. I'm happy that's done. Yeah. Okay. Nettie. Hey, what's up, Nettie? Yeah, Tiffany is from the Tina Trojans. Okay, that's why. Okay. See, my mind. You telling me? So she was around the Tiffany Tina Charles. Yeah, that's when she was around. I remember Gino used to get mad at Tina all the time. Oh my God. And I know what he was getting mad at. It's kind of the reason why her career landed the way it did, like no championships, no whatever, and not in a bad way, but certain habits that one of the things that you need a coach for is to break you up certain habits and to hold you accountable and to push you. And like Tina Charles coming out of high school, Christ the King, she was poised to be one of the greatest of all time. And I'm not saying that she's not one of the greatest. I mean the greatest of all time. But she just never added more to that bag. She still had that old man basketball way of playing, but it really worked. And he used to be on her. Like when she would go into lapses or daydream, he didn't want her to do that. He never wanted her to take possessions off. And she just had this thing about her. The Dream improved to 3-1. Yes, they do. Isn't it 4-1? No, go back. Isn't it 4-1? Go back and check. Yeah, that's a big one over it. What's up? Tiffany moved around though. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get back to that. What's up with your I don't know, Ball and Chill. Shit. I don't know what's up with my box. Shit. Aaliyah Boston is what it is. They don't really look at Kia Stokes. She can't help us worse shit, man. She should be sitting on top of on Aaliyah because Veronica's trying to do everything she can. We'll get them again. Don't trip. If we lose this, we'll get them again. Tiffany moved around. Tell me what that means, because I know she ended. She was a husky. Damn, Clark, you nailed her right in her goddamn sternum. You trying to give her a heart attack? You leaned right into her, weirdo. That is not a screen. You are not tough for that. You stepped into her, dummy. Does she think this is not football? This is not soccer. This is not hockey, Clark. And if somebody did that to you, Lord have mercy, your arms would have went to flail and you would have balled up into a fetal position, and all hell would have broke out. They're trying to hurt the golden goose. Girl, you stepped right into it. Did anybody else see that screen? I know a moving screen when I see it. If she would have just went like this and stood there, let me tell you something. If you're still young enough to play basketball, never put your legs out so wide. You will lose. You will get a knee injury so bad that you wish you would have never done that. You never open up like that. That is not how you set a screen. That is a injury waiting to happen. And then she tucked in, like a football player. Girl, please. If they don't call this right, I know that lady. I see her all the time. Not the blonde, the dark hair one. She's always, I want to say she even calls college. What is taking you so long to call that? That is so obvious. Are you trying to determine, is it a 1? Is it a 2? A flagrant? What are we doing? What's tonight, Nettie? The Suns, ATL, Las Vegas are all 3-1. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Milky Way. Y'all see my messed up show? You got to watch all the way through, okay? I had some little glitches today when I was trying to, bear with you, girl. I was trying to lay something down. I just had some noise in the background in the moment, and I was reading my script I wrote, so it's like, hit that like button, Milky Way said. Tiffany was on all these teams. I'm talking about college. She's a Husky. And I never reckoned, I always used to, and when and y'all reminded me, I was like, she must have been in that era of like Renee, Tina Charles, that kind of era, right? And so you guys were confirming that. And I was like, okay, I remember that era. I like that group. But the crazy thing is, every time I see Tiffany, I just be, and I used to love Tiffany. Used to be, I think she started off on the Dream, I think. And so she used to be super athletic. She would just jump out the gym. But I used to be like, you do not remind me of a Husky. You do not remind me of a UConn player. I'm trying to think, was Nafisa, did she win a championship? I feel like Renee and them did with Nafisa. I do. Good. It's a flagrant. What is it? I can't hear it, guys. Yes. No. Look at this. Look at her. Look at the compulsive disorder she has. Look at her. If she crossed that line, give her another tech. You laid into her. That is a moving screen. And matter of fact, it's more than it's a moving screen. It's a flagrant. Are you serious, Stephanie? Don't fall into that. That is a freaking dangerous thing that child did. And if anybody would have done it to her, you would have went cross-eyed. And they say Cece doesn't have a bad temperament. Who doesn't? It's passion. What are you talking about? That's passion. That's competitive, bitch. That's a competitive disorder. That's what the hell it is. Go, Caitlin! Yes! See how Caitlin took another step, made the defense freeze, and she kept going, and then she curved at a 95-degree angle. That's what I'm talking about. They be coming. Look at them charging her. Look at that. Don't foul, Tiffany. Damn, Tiff. God damn. You can't control your body. Damn. Shit. You didn't even have to chase her. You don't chase somebody from right behind. As soon as they stop, you're gonna run into her. Duh. How did it be like in the pros for like 10 years? I'm serious, Nettie. How? Who does that? I've never seen so many dumbass fouls in my life with pros. You know this girl's not gonna miss free throws. You just was making a run. Little Caitlin got you and Tiffany, you made the clumsy. And where's Kia Stokes? Why is Kia big ass not on her? Good, she missed. Bring it down. Watch out for Lexi. She's a little thief. Come on, Caitlin. You got this. Caitlin. Put Veronica off ball because she can score. Go. Take her every time. Little girl, not like that. Do like you did last time. And don't go where she wants you to go. She's pushing you for help because she can't stop you. It's the way they're calling the game for now, for CC. Oh, okay, good. I don't know what just happened because I was reading your thing, but they messed up. Veronica, rebound! Don't take it. Bitch, don't take that shot again. Excuse me. She about to piss me off. Those international. No, Caitlin, no! That's a good foul. Caitlin, no! Caitlin, sweetheart, yeah, my fault. Why did you go get wild? Stop trying to get the call. Go get the bucket. And if they foul you, but you got to finish it. I saw it. From that angle. I saw the ball come up. That's why I'm a good rebounder. I saw where that was going to hit off the rim, but I would have needed to see the rotation to know which way it was going to go. Oh, the Valks going to always give you a good game, pretty much. They kind of have time, but they need to push that ball up the court. Then see what that referee official is. That's where somebody should have been. Won't you screen? Oh my God, Tiffany, no! Okay, it's over now. Get to the Baja. It's over now, Tiffany. Tiffany, that was lazy. That was so lazy. They didn't have it today. That's all. They didn't have it today. They had to run. They had to seal with on Caitlin. They didn't come up for the flare screen. Come up like this behind Caitlin. Just stand still and let me rub off you, and then you roll. If you're not open, I'm gonna keep going. They didn't. That's such an old school free throw. Why do you shoot your free throws like that? She started laughing because I was like, wait a minute, you had a little hitch in that one. We won't be hearing no bad press on the Fever tonight. Oh, they better not talk about that flagrant she did with that screen. That screen was horrible. Somebody would have did that to her. Man. Lord have mercy. The world would have ended. The world would have ended. Box selling, you had plenty of time to get up. You know that's going to be the first thing they talk about, that flagrant. I want to see, Nettie. I want to see, because that was. There's no way that wasn't. There's no way, especially when the camera showed her from behind how she did it. I was like, Caitlin, you didn't even need to move like that. You were in a position enough for somebody to have to go around, and all you need is a half a second like that, and you just did not need to lay into I think Tiffany's chest like that. Or I don't remember whose chest it was. I think it was Tiffany. You did not need to lay into her chest like that. You really didn't. I mean, that was enough for me to backhand her. I hate to sound so violent, but she irks me that much. They probably have to take me out the league facing her. They probably have to take me. I don't even want to play, because every time I look at her, and she tries to mess with me. Only if I knew she was baiting me. If I knew she was baiting me, I could. I'm gonna let you do that. When I know you trying to make me mad, no, that's not gonna work. But when you doing it and you just playing me dirty like that, oh yeah, I'm gonna backhand your ass. Wait, Juju. wait till Juju get to the W. I'm calling now that they're gonna make Juju and Caitlin a Bird Magic rival, because who will be the true face of the W? Juju Watkins. Everybody loves Juju. You kidding me? Juju's gonna like Hezzy, and then Caitlin's gonna like, and then she's gonna take off. She can't stay with her. She definitely can't. Better not try to guard Juju. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Kennedy or guard her. Hannah's gonna. Oh my God, Hannah Hidalgo. Hannah Hidalgo. Oh, shit. I'm not even a big Hannah Hidalgo fan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, she gonna be ripping folks left or right. What's good, Jay? Get a poppy. What's happening? What about the Storm and the Con? I want to see our fam on the Storm. I want to see if that changes the complexity of their team and puts them in a competitive, a competitive mode. I feel like Storm are going to be good. They're just injured. They don't have Malunga right now. They didn't have our family. They didn't have Ezzy. Those were the bigs that they needed that could help, the flaws, the desires, and whoever else they had at the guard position, which I don't remember. Ju, big lot of people really don't understand Ju, not just tall, but she has meat on her bone. No, they really don't. What Paul and Chill is saying, Juju is just not tall. Juju is solid. She's strong. She's like, thick. She got meat on her bones. Like, I couldn't have said it any better. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, yeah. And her back is very different. It's very, and you know me, I'm the type of person that's gonna tell you about the past. Today on Post Moves, I wrote a comment to Sue Bird because she didn't wait long enough, but I knew the answer. She was like, "There's a combination that who was she talking about today? That so and so remind me of Marina and Slim. She was going on about Marina and Slim, I think, right? The duo. She said, I think it was those two, and she was like, I haven't seen a duo like that. Guess who? Guess who? And I was like, Diana Taurasi and Cappy Pondexter. And then she said, Kathy Pondex. It's like, me and Sue is like, we right here. Sue do the same thing I do. Me and Leslie, we do the same thing. We looking at the young talent, but we've seen this story before. And that's why, but Juju, her story, her moves are different. They're Kobe's. There's a compilation of a highlight on YouTube that's so cold. Every single thing Kobe was doing, she did. And she doesn't even name him as her favorite player, but her moves are exactly like, and I don't like to compare her to anybody because she plays, I know she has a grown man game, but she as far as like, if I were to say a woman or whatever, it's like, she has a Maya Moore mentality and the way that Maya plays both ends of the court very strongly, very hard. But Juice's bag is different. Just when I think she's gonna do this, she does that, and like I would have never thought, like, oh, that she was gonna go that way and do what she did, and that's different. Whereas more like my day, we would leave our feet more, we would finger roll more. She's getting in there, sliding, carrying, and taking it taking the contact, going through. I'm just like, oh my god! Like if you look at Cynthia, she's like she moves. Cooper, she'll come in and she'll do this, jump off the same leg as the shooting arm, and then some Euro shit she's doing, and that was not being done, so that made her different. But that wasn't her bag in college. Her bag was something to that effect, but it got perfected into something totally something else. And she'll rock that baby. She'll rock it. Like, and I've been looking like, dude, like play above the rim, dog. But she's so strong, I guess she don't have to. She's too advanced. She's advanced. And they don't get it. They don't get what I'm saying. Flage is going to be settled by midseason. Her coaching skills is going to be good on the court. Yeah. Yeah, she's different. She's advanced. So that's why even when you think she's going to be the same with the knee injury, yeah, I do. I think because she was already advanced, she was already far ahead of you. That even if she's a step behind you, she was already 4 steps ahead of you. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was Cooper, and it was 2 men. One man in particular made it famous, but she really made it famous. It was a European dude, and I don't know how to pronounce their names, but pretty much she kind of like definitely brought that to the women's game. But she did it enough that you forgot all about the man that also was doing it. And then there was another one man that in particular, I think. I could look it up and tell you, but there's another man that made that Euro step move. But then Janet Arcane, I think from Italy, that came, Spain, I think, on her team on the Comets, she would do it, but her Euro looked different than Cynthia's. I just love Cynthia, how she would just rock the baby and just come in sideways, like, and then sometimes she just and look that way and do like that. I mean, she was just cold. But Cynthia, it wasn't so much Cynthia's moves as much as because I've been watching her. She's just a year older than me, so I've been watching her. I've heard of her since high school, since I was in high school, and she was in high school. She was in Southern Cal and Northern Cal. So when they won the championship, I was familiar with her game, and it was her heart. It was how hard she played. Her and Juju have like this killer mentality, this winning mentality, this killer mentality. Like you want her, like these are the people I want on my team. I want Donna Taurasi, I want Inner Prime, I want Juju, and I want Cynthia Cooper. These 3 will never let me lose. You wouldn't lose. You wouldn't even have the better. It is Manu Ginobili. It is. It is. That's the one that you would know. The other name you might not know, but that's the one right there. Thank you, Nettie. Thank you. Thank you. But she didn't look at him and then bring it. You know what I mean? She's been over there. She'd been gone for a while because I knew her mom. Her mom went to the church I went to, and her mom, when she first saw me, she said, "You remind me of my daughter." And we only, because we're almost the same height. And then it was the Jerry curl thing. You know what I'm saying? And then she knew that I was athletic. So I think they had a boot. I had twisted my ankle, and I think she had a boot. No, I twisted mine in my senior year. Cynthia was out of college then. She had something on her. She came one night and she thinks she had a cast on her leg or something. That was probably to help it heal faster. But yeah, those two. Another person who's kind of like got that killer eyes, if you know what I mean by that, who's kind of psycho about winning, is Hannah Hidalgo. And even though I can give that young girl, all the compliments in the world, you know what I mean? I mean, to the point where it's like she on that level of Jew, but she just don't have the height and the strength like that. But for what she can do, she's doing a lot. She's just not one of my favorites, but I cannot deny her greatness. I won't, because what she showed me this year, Hannah's a dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what she showed me this year and how she kind of she became a leader, and she toned it down, her temperament, and paid attention to her teammates more. Like her and Jude, their mindsets were just like they were used to everybody being older, or maybe coming into a team that they got to fit into. They don't want to step on anybody's toes, And so it's kind of like, but now it's kind of like, Jude, you are the upperclassman. Even though you are a redshirt junior, you are the upperclassman. And the young ladies, they're 18, they're only 19, they're 20, they're going to look up to you. And you got to know that. She's going to give the girls hell on defense. Who's your team? And everybody loves Juju. What? Who's my team? What? WNBA team? I kind of follow players, but the Sparks are always going to be my team because I'm here in LA. And then anything that opens up in the Bay, I'm always going to do that. But I love the Mystics right now. I'm always going to root wherever Angel is. Who else do I like? To watch. Oh, shoot, we got another Amber Alert. Yeah, she plays with tenacity and grit. But I talked after the game. I was talking to Malia. So Malia Samuels got back from Notre Dame. I've been crushed that they've been beating us, right? Yeah, Notre Dame, right? I've been pissed off, and so I asked Malia. I said, Malia, wasn't she fouling you when she was ripping you? She was like, yeah. And she showed me some scratches, and I said, I knew it. Oh yeah, the Sparks. Yeah, I'm always rooting for the Sparks. I loved how the Sparks played last night, how they won last night. Because for a minute I thought they were clunky. I was like, are you all tanking, or what are we doing over here? You got a lot of veterans over here, and you let some really good pieces go. I'm very shocked about that. Look at this. Look at Colin, guys. Look at Colin. Nobody ever doesn't love you. Nobody even knows it. Colin's stupid. Look at Colin, guys. Look what Colin said. Oh, you're from Phoenix. But Nettie, they were our arch nemesis. When Cheryl Miller was the coach, which was so ironic that she was coaching, when the WNBA opened up. And so, oh man, they had Michelle Timms and Bridget Pettis, Penny Taylor, they used to give us hell, man. It was beat LA. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, Cameron, that's what it was. Plum's always showing up. What a Plum average like a Plum average of 25. Like, come on now. Plum is not the problem, and Plum was even sharing the ball. So look at her backing up, talking shit. Look at Plum. Look at Clark. She talking all this shit on the court. Wait till you see the highlight. She talking all this shit. She talking all this shit to Tiffany. Tiffany, you can't let her do that, bruh. You can't let her do this. She talking all this shit. She making enemies quick. And then the crazy thing is she talking, you wait till you see it on Instagram, y'all. And you doing it because can't nobody punch you in your nose. That's why you doing that. I don't think you really want to know the truth? You really want to know the truth? Nobody's tanking. Everybody wants to win. Nobody's tanking. I don't believe that. That happened years ago, like in men's NBA, but to be honest with you, nobody's tanking. I don't believe anybody's tanking at all. Everybody's trying to play. Because for one thing, you don't want to do something like that. You don't even know that Juju's coming out or not. You don't even know that. So here you go. Here you go, Colin. This is just for you. Just for you, Stanky Punk.
I may be out, but I'm still locked in. They think my game is on ice, but I never stop working.
So that's for you. That's for you, Colin. That's for you telling me nobody knows Juju. Seems like Nike spent a whole lot of money on that commercial, cinematic commercial, branding by Juju. Okay? She's not promoting anything. They're promoting her. That ought to tell you something, Mr. Colin. Retard. Okay, Connecticut and Seattle. Still locked. Still locked. Always locked. She had to practice turning it off because she'd be so locked. TC played golf in the offseason. That's what hurt her back. Nice. Nice reverse land, Diamond Miller. That's who played with Angel back in the day with Cheyenne Sellers and Shakira Austin when they won the Big Ten championship that CC did not win, that they didn't want to talk about why she didn't win her freshman year. Guess who won? Oh, Angel Reese. Angel Reese. I would just be like so mad at Angel if constantly every time from AAU to high school state, I would be like, man, you again. That's my new name for Juju, the face. I'll take that too. I don't want to do it just yet. I'm not even going to promote that, even though I know she's becoming the face. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to let, like we said earlier, kind of let the people have what they need to have right now. But she's poised to be the face. Yeah. Look at Charlize Ledger Walker to her teammate Gianna Needkins. The West Coast is the best coast. They was tripping. They was like, UCLA ain't gonna do that. Why they got 6 players in the draft? They got 6 players. Half the players in the first round or from UCLA, they're not that good. Oh, people crack me up. She better volunteer. She better ever get a ring. She better ever get her MVP, her ring, and everything else she want to get. Now, because dude to get there is over. It's gonna take her do a minute because they got to put her on the worst team of the worst team. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing about it again is that I expect whatever team she goes to, that she can get whatever she adds to. I think that she can get them to the playoffs. Kind of like when she was a freshman, right? So they had us ranked 21. Because I get it. You didn't know Padilla, Davis, Forbes I remember like at Berkeley, you didn't really know their game. And then we have Rhea, who's been a staple. Clarice has been a staple. Taylor Bigby came over from Oregon. Taylor Davis came from like Irvine, Fullerton, one of them. And Malia Samuels, second grade, is Jew freshman. So basically we just had these players, right? So you didn't really know, and a young new coach, Lindsay Gottlieb, and you didn't know, even though Gottlieb had been to the tournament every year that she's coached, from Santa Barbara to Berkeley, to USC prior to Juju, she's always made it, right? So I didn't really expect anything from Ju coming there. Like, I did not see the Elite Eight. I didn't know her game enough to say that. And then as time went on, I don't think she really took into account any of that stuff. I just think she was just really like hooping, like she was like, she didn't, when you had the number one team in the nation in high school, you're nothing but a winner. So when they ended up getting all the way to the Elite Eight, number one seed, supposed to be in the Final Four, I was like on board with it. I was like, oh, they'll be in the Final Four. They're going to shock a lot of people. They can at least get to the Final Four, right? So, yeah. So when they got to as far as they did, nobody expected that. And that's the same thing she'll do when she gets to the next level. I want her on the Sparks in a big market. That's why. And because she's home, and obviously, like, that's our princess, Yeah, definitely. It's a big market for her. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Juju and Brinks and some pieces. Let's go. There you go. And as Brinks gotta wake up, I seen her trying to connect with Ju at the USA camp and all that. And I think Brinks, she knows how to be that, be that role, do what she needs to do. And I love KP, Kelsey Plum. I don't care what nobody say. I just keep having this feeling she's going to end up in Houston. I know now I'm starting to. Before I didn't even I really didn't focus on it. Oh, look at little Jo. Oh, I'm so proud of her. She back from that knee injury. That looked good, child. Good job, Horston. I know. I told you, like I said earlier, Ball and Chill, it's like there's a storyline there. Two Watts girls. Most of the Trojans, go there and have success. Why not you be another Trojan that goes there? But my thing is, just so LA. Is that Diamond Miller again? Oh, Kennedy Bird. Oh, 6 man of the year. Yes. 6 man off that bench from New York Liberty. Go ahead, Kennedy Bird. She another UCLA. She's from UCLA. If I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Probably. Kennedy Bird. Will be fine. She just yes. I think she'll be fine. She just gotta. I didn't mind what Coach Roberts said, and personally, guys, I did not mind with what Jose said, because Jose said it to his team first. Roberts said it probably to her first. They didn't just say what they said in the press conference, without it ever being spoken to them. And everybody's all I'll be like, y'all so soft. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. That coach is pushing. You should see the coach. My coach used to doubt me, used to say crazy shit, make me feel like, I said, so you think so-and-so could be me? Like, I was like, wait, what? You coach me? What are you talking about? Yeah, she played for UCLA just like I thought. There's 3 UCLA Bruins on the court. And it used to piss me off. I used to be like, what are you talking about? But it made it funny. And then, years later we talk about it. He's like, I just did that to piss you off, and it worked. I was like, well, you didn't have to do that. You just could have just believed in me. But that's what, after that, Dallas went on a run. They started acting like they, were down, like they should be. And then everybody's like, oh, well, maybe it worked. I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, let these coaches do what they're supposed to do. So one man said he hasn't even earned the right to be able to talk to them like that. I was like, are you stupid or are you dumb? KP wanted to move to make Sparks her team. She's not getting it done. Yeah, that's a lot. I just think she needed to get out of Vegas. That's all. She's from Southern Cal. She's from San Diego. So it's a new environment. It's hard. It was hard, just like it was a lot going on with it. Because originally you guys forget that's Kelsey's team, the Vegas, coming over from the San Antonio Stars. She really was supposed to be the face, and especially in the guard spot. Chelsea was with us with the Sparks. Jackie was over at Notre Dame. Asia was with South Carolina. Liz Cambridge was there. I love Derek Hammy. She was tough. Derek was good last night. She was playing like her old self again. Like she have those moments. Charlize is a good she's just a good lead guard to me. Just pass the ball, don't dribble too much though. Go, Leah, go, Leah. Go, Leah. They might get a win tonight, y'all. Connecticut still trying to find their pieces. They're just missing so much. Diamond and Aaliyah need to just keep attacking. They really don't have a front court. Oh, they pushed her. Oh, okay, she got it. I was like, damn, they pushed Jade Milburn right in the back. I'm so glad they quietly let the Mystics let Jade and Suge go, even though Suge is good and should be playing in the league somewhere. I know she got waived, and I hope she gets picked up somewhere. I was glad that they didn't make it hard and let them find some place where they can get some good time and help a team. If Brittany could stay on the court, they definitely would win tonight if she could be playing. Man, you laid back content creator on this stuff. Man, you a laid back content creator on this WNBA season. What? What does that mean, Natty? What? What is everybody else doing? I'm just chilling. You at home? We at home. You in my home. We're just watching the game. Look at Jay Milburn. One thing that's going to make the WNBA even more popular is how well that they are showcasing college basketball now. We got so much talent that you start following your. Don't travel, young lady. Damn, goofy bears. Look at her body. They're just so goofy, bro. Like, damn, look at her feet, bro. Like, it's goofy. Was that Lexi Brown again? You can't be hitting Lexi in her stomach. Call timeout. Nice move, timeout. Look, is that Lexi Brown, you guys? She got angel shoes on? Yeah, that's Lexi Brown. Is that angel shoes or Asia shoes? Yeah, she hit her in her stomach. I thought so. She looked like she got hit in her stomach the way she's bent over. She got a delicate colon. Yeah, BG stay her, right? She need to get in that cryo while it chill. $17. Oh, excuse me. Damn. She dribbled. Flage. Where are you going? Oh, that's a charge. A block? That's a charge. That's my girl, too. They caught a block? Sujiana Neekins lose some weight. She gonna be backfire again. Wait. I feel like she wasn't stationary, but she was in front of her to the point where and her hands are up, so it's not like you can't go make contact with her. But I don't know. I have a few friends that are officials. I'd love to hear what they have to say. They changed the rules so much. $19.11. Is Lexi out? Lexi's out though, right? Or did she stay? I need to take her out. Cross. Ooh, God. She got to give her a better angle. Jade is not playing tonight. Jade, you're not. See, that's what I'll be talking about. Work on your strength. Work on your strength. Wait, everyone that I come across losing their mind with this, Cece, Funds wanting the whole staffing fired. You're not ranting about it. You're just focusing on the game. Oh, I did rant. I did lay. I had to do a show with it to get it off my chest because I couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand. I forget what it was. Oh, how she treated Breon January. I just couldn't take it anymore. Losing their minds with CC fans wanting the whole staff fired. I don't understand why they want them fired. Oh, Lexi's out. Okay, I don't understand why they want them fired. Like, what are you doing? Good fake. Good. Oh my gosh! I'm about to say, please. They're so tired. They're so like not. They need to get in the weight room. They're so tired, out of shape. Look at that layup. She couldn't even make it, bro. Nah. I mean, I could talk about it if y'all wanted to talk about it. I just think it's ridiculous. I didn't even see anything wrong with Christy Sides, to be honest with you. I hate it when I would hurt my friends, content creators. They take it back now. They're like, Christy Sides wasn't that bad. I said, I told you that in the first place. It's not her. It's just, I just don't know if I can coach somebody that I got to adjust every little thing to this one player. Like, I don't know about all that. Like, that's too much. You think Lexi? Why? Lexi was just on the court. She got hit in the stomach. Why you say she was out for the season? Why you say that, Nettie? Is she on the court? She knows. Listen, Lexi better, fix her Crohn's disease, get tougher, or whatever it is, because I'm telling you, the class of 27 and 28 and 29 are coming. And we're not going to be like, okay, well, you can be on the team and we'll sit you out until you're ready to come on. We don't have time for that. Like, you just don't. I got players that get look at Georgia Amor and Rory. Rory was like, what number was she? She getting a run on the Mystics. Come on. Tanaya Lasson went higher than Rory and ain't getting no run. Spark should have kept Lexi. The league be doing her wrong. I don't know why they ship her everywhere. Because her illness. Because I'm not gonna pay you to miss 3/4 of the season, Ball and Chill. That's my only complaint. My friend can't stand it. My friend's like, I don't think she's good. I just don't think. She be cracking me up. She like, oh gosh, she gets somebody. She be saying that. I'll be like, but when Lexi be going on a heater, I'll be like, well, see, that's why they want her. Because Lexi can go on a heater. I'm like that about Zaya Cook. I remember Zaya, like, I seen her stuff in high school. Seen a little bit of flash here and there in South Carolina. And they swear by Zaya Cook. Swear, like, give her time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's had enough time. And she's actually doing very well with Seattle. CC who, Colin? Who's CC? Who's CC? You guys, Colin says something tells me you don't like CC and who is Juju. I said, who is CC? Kennedy Carter? Oh, I love Kennedy Carter. Who's Kennedy Carter? Yeah, I love Kennedy Carter from the Aces. She badass. I think she's one of the baddest guards in the league. Oh, he's a troll? Oh. See, but CC Kennedy Carter, right? I love Kennedy Carter. I actually did a show about Kennedy Carter and Juju being elite scorers. I think they're the most elite scorers that I've seen in this era right now. Bucket getters. We love Kennedy. I love Kennedy. I mean, she's a bucket getter. You got to have a bucket getter on your team. You just have to. If anything, if all else, when the play breakdown and you seen HDL the other night for Connecticut hooping. Oh my God, HBL reminded me of like the old days. Even when she came alive at TCU, I was so happy. I was like, that's the HBL I know. Oh shoot, that was to Reagan Beers. Reagan Beers fooled me because I could have swore she said she wasn't gonna go to the dub. I was like, girl, your brand of basketball will fit well with the W. No, don't go that high, Reagan. Stay down, stay down. Protect the paint. I don't think Lexi can get in there. Heidemann can. Heidemann go all the way. They go. Oh, Zaya. Zaya's shot just don't be falling enough for me. Look at Reagan Pender. Reagan Pender. See that big body Reagan? Gotta have Reagan Beers on your team. Shoot it. Go Jordan, reverse it. With your left. Come on, Zaya. Nice shot. There you go. That's the shot. Zaya really been working. One thing I would say about Zaya Cook, she had been, and this is what I be saying, work on your game. Work on your game. Stud Bud can't play without her other. Oh, but she never used to be on the court at the same time as Courtney. Carter fits right in, having missed a beat. See, that's the kind of player I'm talking about, where you can plug her in anywhere, and she's just their game just travels, and it just fit anywhere, and you don't gotta like structure everything around the player. Oh, Stephanie Dawson cracks me up too. I love Steph from UConn, Big Mama. Steph get on a heater too with her threes. Somehow she just be like, she's one of those players that somehow just continues to keep a job. Can't teach it. Can't teach stay height. No, I could talk about Caitlin Clark. You know, my I can give her props or some compliments. I can also tell you what just negates the good things that she does. And I mean, there's times where I've seen her like cook it, and it was mostly like a rookie year. She did cook, but all the controversy around her, all the noise around her, all the extra shit was like, quit acting like this is something I've never seen before. That's what irritates me to the core. That's all. It just irritates me. I can't wait until the Fever and the Aces play. Oh, they haven't played it, have they? Ah, you're right. They haven't played. I can't wait either. Aces I ain't looking forward to. They're not really like they gave the Aces the Fever their props though. I mean, I think everybody does when they do well. They give we don't I'll give a player, their props or whatever, but if you want me to pump them up when sometimes it's a little too early. Steph Dolson is just like NECA aging in, yeah. NECA Gumake, yeah. I never we used to have to like yell at NECA when she came over from Stanford. We like she admitted it too. She was on that podcast with Lisa. She's like, yeah, I wasn't always listening. I was like, NECA, you're the piece that Candace needs. Like, we're not looking for you to come in and be like ease your way in. We need you to come in like a hot rookie, like rookie of the year type of player. She ended up being an MVP one year in her season. Hold on, guys. Stephanie Dawson just like, what do they call 2119? And this is another one right here. This is another one, guys. Sanaya Rivers has a niche for blocking shots. Very super athletic. Like, like, like Sanaya, if she could not, and I know what it is because I did it too. Like, don't go so high on your vertical with your jumper. You don't need that much spring off the ground. If she could just be consistent with that and some of the other part of her offense, that girl could be bad. I was about to say about Shanae, her sister wasn't. No, she was. No. I was about to say now, Shanae, she came in, she was a number one pick in the draft. Shanae, if I'm not mistaken, was rookie of the year. And Shanae was a banger. She was the way I wanted NECA to be. NECA's banging would be like she would leave somebody half dead on the ground, but she would do it every day. Shanae, she would like she played for Connecticut. She was like breaking bones. But I know what you mean though. She did more physicality than she did like say skill. But yeah, she was a top rookie and she was a number one draft. Today, okay, she could. And the thing I used to crack up about, she can go off and commentate, and then she can come back to the WNBA season and be right there in shape, sweating, playing hard, giving it all she got, always making a difference, always in the right spot. Like she was a baller. She had so much balling from probably her childhood that, like, even if she missed months or a year, it didn't matter. You think Rivers needs some of Shaq's moves? Really? Rivers or Reagan Beers? Rivers is a guard. I'm talking about 22 right here for Connecticut. That's Sanaya. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot. I saw that with her left her hand. Go ahead, HVL. What is that crap across their chest? It's like it's throwing me off. It's foreign. What is that? What is that across their chest? Kioska. What is that? What? Keesusk. What is that? Hold on. I know that's what I thought too. I was gonna say sponsor, but your that's not where your sponsor goes. It's supposed to say Connecticut. Look at this, or Sun. It says Storm. It doesn't go right there. So they're not called the. See, you see how what I'm talking about with Sanaya and her jumper. That's an open shot she makes. All she knows how to do is shoot a jump shot, and it always hits the back of the rim. I should have told you that too, because of it's because of how she's leaping. Like she just needed to get to the spot, then pull it, because she has so much spring, and she's not able to control it to drop it in. And I don't really know how to tell her that to do that because I used to do it. Watch Sanaya. She can't shoot a. She can't shoot. I mean, she can. She's got to work on it. Marina was helping her, but she got to work on it. Maybe she needs to let the game come to her. Well, I mean, it was her shot to take. It was the right shot. It's just that she has this tendency. I've been watching her for a while, trying to figure it out, like ever since college. And then I think Marina was working with her, and she started hitting them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that. Maybe it was helping her, and I saw that. And I saw massive improvement when she did. Not gonna lie. Saw massive improvement, and then it went back to craziness. I want some ice cream or something, guys. I'm trying to figure out this Craven one I want, but I want the one that has the mixed cones ice cream cone in the past. Yeah, you guys think I don't be. I had to lay it in. I had to, yeah, maybe maybe in Slam I couldn't figure. I think they just needed a moment to kind of like figure it out because it was seriously irking me. Like they couldn't figure out. I didn't know how to play together, and I thought like, what a weird combination, you know, to put together. And then they just finally grew on me. I don't know. Yeah, Sandy will make them. Yeah, Sandy's probably more, and exactly what I was thinking. I was like, if it was any other coach, I don't, I wouldn't trust. I even think Sonia, for Seattle, I like what she's doing with what she has. Like, to be honest with you, to not really have the front court that she's going to have, she's actually doing well with playing small ball, and it's working. It's crazy, like she shouldn't be necessarily losing, but I don't think Connecticut is a bad team. That's the thing. Like I don't really feel that you know Connecticut is a bad team. Sometimes I gotta tell them to come inside. Oh, hold on. So yeah, small is working for them. What do I mean about the Houston Comets? What, Nettie? Maybe, I mean, did the transaction already take place? I don't understand what the name of that. What is the name? Why is that name on there on there? And it's not the Suns. Did they already do the acquisition already, and then they're taking it over to the Houston Comets or something? I'm lost, guys. See, that's the thing. When I'm talking to you guys and everything, I can't hear the broadcast unless I put the headphones on and connect it to my phone, put it on my phone, then hear the words, and then do the show. Or I mean, there's sneaky ways I could try to do it, but I can't let it play because you get copyrighted. I want to see the press conference. They're really trying to get these calls right. I know that. I don't think I could sit through this whole game, y'all. They're 1-5 and 1-4. I don't know if you guys are going to sit here and watch over. I kind of want to go back over on my own and watch Atlanta and stuff. Ooh, nice block. Why is that a foul? Block? That's clean. Okay, are they questioning that? She blocked Aaliyah Edwards clean. Absolutely, Holmes. Absolutely. That was nice. I like that coach from I really like her, guys, from the Storm. I like her. I think she knows what she's doing. I think she's got a nice little group right here. Nice good a group of college girls that we know, mixed with a little bit of vets. a lot of it, so good mixture of vets. And then when she gets her front court, she gonna do some really high IQ ball playing. Watch. Storm gonna be good. They got some bangers, some enforcers. Get out of the trap. Get out of the trap. Get out of the trap. Y'all, let's see what's going on. What comes on tomorrow morning. See what goes on tomorrow morning. Hold on. Does the game start early or no? Yeah, they do. Links in the Sky. How many of y'all gonna watch the Links in the Sky? Fire and Temple. Oh, look at the two expansions they're playing tomorrow. Fire and Temple. Then, Sparks and the Aces. That's gonna be fun. Sparks are 4-1. Sky are 3-2. Damn, they could have been 4-1 too. The Sky. What? Taylor Swift cuts what? Kelsey's family member from Wedding Plans. Uh-oh. Trouble in Paradise. Lynx are 3-2. Sparks are 2-3. Fire 2-3. Tempo is 3-3. Okay. Okay, I gotta go control this household. If anything happens exciting, guys, I promise. If anything goes on exciting towards the end of this game, something that's worthy to come, like it's got me going, I'm gonna jump back up here. Then you guys come back and join right here on Everybody Loves Juju 1-2 Talk Soup. Hit that like button, hit that follow, post notification, as my godson always says. And I'll see you on the next. Peace.
Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves Juju 12.